Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get ready because I'm late for work, and who doesn't want to watch someone get ready while they're late? I'm not really late. It's that I wanted to accomplish some things before my first meeting. Also, if you are new here, hi, I'm Leanne, and you might have joined this Mugwumpy family because you saw my Beautylicious Lucky Bag unboxing and you are new. If you're new, let's use this video to get acquainted with one another. Tell me about yourself down below. And for those of you who are old, used, experienced, who've been here for a while, who knows, maybe you'll learn something else. Also, you know, let's use some new products. So that's the other piece of this. Okay, so as I go through, I'll try to tell you what I'm using. If I forget, ask me down below. This is one of the best things ever for real quick in the morning. This is the Beekman 1802 like facial cleansing wipes. I was sent these from a beautiful subscriber, and they are the most wonderful things ever. And I'm trying not to be precious with them, like, you know, only using them on fancy days. I'm trying to use them because I love them, and it's a thing. So anyway, we're slapping on the old sunscreen because you always should wear sunscreen. All right, so let's go through with, like, I don't know, facts about me. Let's do that. As I slap on makeup. Also, I cannot see at all, but many people asked, what am I looking at to the right? And the answer to that is I have a monitor here so that I can see what's in focus on my iPhone. Okay, so my filming setup is beyond amateur, okay? So I film on my phone, which is an iPhone 11 Pro Max, okay? So not even fancy, but I film on my iPhone. It has a ring light and a thing to mount my phone from Amazon. This is the Exuviance like daily whatever with SPF. Onward. So to the right of that is a television that is mounted upon my wall in my makeup room. This is the LYS Brave Aim High liquid highlighter, and I use it as a primer on my face because I can. Also, it's a marvelous thing. And to the right, I can see when things are in focus and when they're not, when the light hits something in a way that makes it saturated incorrectly. So I tilt things or whatever. That's what I'm looking at to the right when I look, is to ensure that that is happening, because I don't do anything fancy. It's turn on the camera, video on my phone and go. I don't have settings. I don't tweak. There's no filter. Literally, it's just my iPhone. That's all there is. So that's what that is. Just FYI. I typically wear contacts in my videos so that I don't have glare on my glasses, but I wear glasses every day. So I only usually wear contacts for videos. And that way I can see things and all that jazz. Today, I'm not even bothering to put on contacts. I'm not. I'm blind as a little bat. So FYI, I can't see squat diddly doo. So if something's out of focus today, you'll see why I look to the right when I'm holding something up. Anywho, let's use the brand new Winky Lux White Tea Tinted Veil. I have no idea if that's in focus. This I just got at Ulta. I have a haul like 2 or 3 videos ago where I went to Ulta and went nuts. So if you want to see somebody go to Ulta and go nuts, not go to Ulta, but come back from Ulta with nuts, go check that out. This is in the shade Fair Tint. Okay, so it's like this, not runny. I'm probably going to need 2 pumps. I put 2 pumps. We'll see how it goes. This was, I think, $28. It wasn't on sale. Again, I went nuts. So there's that. I typically only buy things on sale, but I was bougie that day. Okay, I'll slap this on. This is the e.l.f. like powder brush or whatever. It's the original one. If you've been here a while, the one that rattles is the very first brush I ever got to try to put on foundation, because I thought that was insane. A brush to put on liquid or, you know, something like creamy or whatever. I was like, no, this can't be real. So let's talk about me. My name's Leanne. It's 2 words. Ann is my middle name. I was really upset as a child that my parents named me a boy's name. I didn't know it was a boy's name. This smells very strongly. I'm assuming of white tea. If you don't like fragrance, you will not like that. Trust. There was a boy, I think maybe in 1st grade, kindergarten maybe, I can't remember. His name was Lee. Mine is spelled L-E-I-G-H. So from then on, I wanted to be known as Leanne because that was a girl's name instead of a boy's name. I don't know why I cared at 6, but I did. There is hardly any coverage in that. I mean, it said it was a tent, but it wasn't kidding, was it? Woo! Okay. So, Ann is my middle name, so a lot of times, like when I go to the doctor's office, I have to remember that my name is Lee, not Leanne. Like, it's very that. Also, people frequently mispronounce Lee. It's L-E-I-G-H, and they pronounce it, you know, Lay, and I've been called League, which is hilarious. But just, you know, that's the thing. I am elderly. I'm mature. Not really, no. I am elderly. And let's use the IRL, like, filter finish concealer that we got from Makeup Revolution. This is in C3. I grew up kind of all over the United States. Moved around quite a bit as a kid for reasons. So I am used to being the new kid, at school and like dealing with that. I am truly a very introverted person, which folks who know me casually, like as an acquaintance, or who know me at work, have a hard time like believing that I'm introverted because I do such a good job of faking extroversion. And part of that is because this is the new LYS No Limits bronzer stick. This is Encourage. It's gorgeous. Anywho, I fake extroversion pretty well. For my job, I kind of need it. For life, if I have to, I will. But if you took me to like a party and I don't know anyone, or I only know one person and that person gets up and leaves me, I will sit in a corner and not say anything to anybody. And you're lucky if I don't bring a book and read it. Like, I'll read anywhere at any time for any purpose. I read as a child. I love to read as an adult, and it is like my emotional support book, you know. I have an emotional support Kindle. But also I really do love reading actual physical books. I have a Kindle and a subscription to Kindle Unlimited, which I really like. So leave any recommendations down below. But also I really do like holding a book in my hand. The current book I'm reading, because I was going to take it downstairs because I was reading it last night, is the Encyclopedia, or Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. It's not an encyclopedia, it's a book. It's a novel by Heather Fawcett. So I'm excited. I am that far in. So enjoying that. I read several different genres of books. Mainly, and I'm a mood reader, so I have to be in the right mood to read the kind of book. So I read fantasy, some sci-fi, more fantasy than sci-fi. And we're going to use that new Ilia Color Haze pigment that we got in our Beautylish Lucky Box, or Lucky Bag. And I'm going to squeeze some out onto my, I say palette. This is not a palette. This is a Bath & Body Works candle lid. It works incredibly well as a makeup palette, just saying. We're going to work that into our old skin here. Anyway, so fantasy, some sci-fi, historical romance. I am enjoying the fairy romance, like, genre of ACOTAR and all that. And all of the things that came as a result of that. popularity. I like some just historical fiction. I like some fiction. I love mysteries. And if there can be a combo, I just read the first 3 books of the Lady Julia Gray series from Deanna. Oh, what's her name? I'll try to put it down below. It's a mystery, romance, historical thing. I love powerful female main characters a lot, but I also read classics. So I studied in school. I went to college studying. So my family's probably laughing. I have a couple of degrees. One of them is in classics. So Latin and ancient Greek, which has absolutely no worth in the real world of earning money. But I have a degree in that. And then I went back and got a degree in English literature. Enjoying that. I also taught for many years not many years. I taught several years in the public school system here in North Carolina. And I taught Latin, English, creative writing, things like that. So I am a reader from way back. If you enjoy reading, tell me what you're reading down below, or what you like reading, or your favorite books, or your favorite authors, whatever. I will happily take recommendations. Love it so much. Okay, so we've put on the bronzer, we put on the Ilia, it's a little bit of P. Louise eye primer, and I think I'm ready to set. We're trying to use that y'all are helping me with this. The Laura Geller Balance and Bronze. So half of it was bronzer, the other half is the Balance and Brighten foundation. This is in Fair. It's a bit too dark for me in Fair, but I'm using it anyway because I don't care. And we're just going to use the same brush. And we're trying to use it up because the half and half thing was not very smart. It was at first, but then it got annoying. So anywho, using this up as we go. So I like reading. I met Mr. Mugwump playing a video game online. And I do like gaming. I have a Switch and a Switch Lite for travel or whatever. I enjoy that very much. I enjoy having a cozy game these days, really. I used to play quite a bit of like Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing. I still play Animal Crossing. I'm liking Stardew Valley, Dreamlight Valley from Disney. All adorable. I like those very much. But I'm not like a gamer like every day. I have to be in the mood, just like reading. I do like watching like TV and movies, but again, have to be in the mood. And I don't have a whole lot of time in my weekday. So for work, I work at a medical billing, coding, revenue cycle company. And forgot the word for a minute there. And I am, so I'm in corporate stuff. I work from home, and some days I work quite a number of hours, and some days I can take it a little bit easy, but usually I work quite a number of hours. I'm on camera in meetings quite a lot of days, sometimes in meetings with like, I'm going to say more executive type people, not, so have to look halfway normal. I say that though, my company is very accepting of how people look and want to present themselves. As far as my hair color is not a problem. If I had tattoos or piercings, not a problem. So I am happy to work for a company that is in 2023. I do live in the South, so it sometimes shocks folks locally that I am able to have purple hair, but my job is doesn't care. So there's that. Let's use the Charlotte Tilbury Darling palette for our eyes today. If we can get it open. It's not hard to open. It's difficult for my hands to work in the morning. So let's talk about that. It's difficult for my hands to work in the morning because I have fibromyalgia, and I am excuse me, I am a proponent of, with my fibromyalgia, I need quite a bit of sleep. So optimally, I'll get about 12 hours of sleep a night. If that shocks you, you should know that's a decent night, not a good night. A good night, I'll get 13 to 14. That's how much sleep my body wants every single night. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I have the luxury of having that much sleep every single night, but I am, that's how much my body wants. So if I have my druthers, I will have that much sleep every night. That's why I say I don't have much time, because I'm awake not a whole lot of the day. And I work a good number of those hours during the week, and I don't. So it's either read or go to sleep, or watch a TV show or go to sleep. And I don't mean like at midnight. I mean like at 9. You know what I'm saying? So it's a trade-off for me during the week to do things that I enjoy, that bring me joy. You know, but I need that. I absolutely need to have things that bring me joy. My job does bring me some joy, but it's not a lot of fun during the day sometimes. And a lot of what I'm doing right now is quite difficult. So it's a trade-off. Let's see, what else? I have 2 dogs. They are annoying. I have Moo is the family elder, even though they are the same age, these dogs. Moo came first. Her government name is not Moo. Her government name is Gidget, and we named her like as we got her from the local Humane Society when we lived in Missouri. And she is a silky terrier, but basically she's a mutt. She must have been quite abused when, before she was surrendered to the Humane Society. She had some hang-ups when we first got her. But she's fine now. She is scared of the sky falling during a thunderstorm, you know. So she doesn't like rain or thunder or anything that sounds like thunder. So if you have a motorcycle, please don't drive in my house. Or if you are rolling your trash can out to the curb, you know, she hates that because it sounds like thunder. So yeah, so she's a little neurotic case, but we love her. And she loves my husband, Mr. Mugwump, way more than she loves me, which is a source of deep pain because I love this dog. I'm obsessed with animals, and I want this animal to love me, and she doesn't. I mean, she does, but not like she loves him. So I'm jealous. I'm jealous of a dog. No, I'm jealous of my husband because of the love the dog has for him. So that's Moo. The other dog, Tiny, also not her government name. Her government name is Ellie Mae. She came with that name. She's a Yorkshire Terrier, like a Yorkie. And she's like purebred or whatever. She came with papers. We did not purchase her. Trust and believe. I will not purchase an animal. There are too many animals in this world that are alive that need love for me to be buying an animal, because that ain't me. However, you do you, baby. Tiny came because a coworker of a friend of a whatever, of a cousin, was moving back to where we were living from, I think, Orlando. And she had 2 animals, 2 dogs, and was having a really hard time finding an apartment that would allow her to have 2 dogs. So she was looking for someone to adopt Tiny, who was about a year old at the time. And again, like papered, the whole thing. Like she was a legit little dog. She's called a chocolate Yorkie because she's a brown nose instead of a black nose. It's cute, but it don't do any favors for her. So she's annoying as well. She behaves more like my dog, but he has been the alpha from the get-go around here to these dogs. And so they worship him and follow him around and all that jazz. So it's under duress that I have love for my own animals. But he also feeds them, which I understand is the point. But I mean, I feed them occasionally when I feel like it. But they are good little girls, and I love them very much. I will always, always, always have an animal, always, because they bring me such joy. And your animals also bring me joy. So tag me on Instagram on any pictures you have of your animals, because I will happily look at them and enjoy them. So at my job, I really like folks to hold their animals up to the camera and make me happy, especially if I'm going through something tough. I'm like, can I see so-and-so? And then somebody sends me a pic or holds their animal up to the camera for me. That's how I roll at my job. So we don't have kids together. Mr. Mugwump and I have been married before, and so this is our second marriage for both of us. And we have 2 daughters from his previous marriage. They are grown-ups and beautiful, gorgeous women. And then we also have a granddaughter, and she's amazing. So they do not live, neither daughter lives near us, so we don't get to see them very often. But they're amazing human beings, and I'm very proud of them and their lives and what they do, and how they live. So I'm super proud to have them. I do have a niece and nephew that live about a mile away, and they are youngish. And we also have some other kids in the family that are, hi Sarah, if you're watching. And we're very lucky to have some amazing folks in our family. Kids are like, a lot of people, will ask you, you'd be so great with kids, but why don't you have kids of your own? I'd never, even as a child, I knew I didn't want to be a mom. I don't know why that is, but it is. That's true. And I distinctly remember being in high school and telling folks I will never have kids. And I just knew that I didn't want to have my own kids. So there's that. And I'm totally satisfied and happy in the life that I have. I am very, very well fulfilled when it comes to family. I have 2 sisters, biological sisters. I have some step siblings as well. Quite a big family that way. My sisters and I are very good friends, which started actually in high school. I mean, we were, but middle school, you hate everyone, But in high school, we hung out together actively. Our friends were friends with one another. We're fairly close in age, like 2 years apart, and then a year and a half to the other one. I'm the middle daughter of the 3. And well, I mean, we like each other. I like them as people. And I would choose to hang out with them if, even if I didn't have to, because they were family, you know what I'm saying? Like, love them. And so they are super huge parts of my life. I don't think I'm going to wear the green glasses today, though. Like, I really don't. You want to see some new glasses? Let me pull out my new glasses. I haven't even showed these to you. Oh, that's another thing. I have a lot of different glasses, if you haven't noticed in the background, because I have always loved, like, wearing, I don't know, unique things, and I like what I like as far as, like, fashion goes. I mean, not really, but, I mean, what I mean is, like, not, like, super fashion, but here's some new glasses from LensSmart. I bought these after I had those are cute, right? That cobalt blue with glitter. Those are pretty cute. This style is a little bit smaller than I usually like, but I bought 2 pair. I bought the cobalt and then this kind of a pink. I get a lot of wear out of my, like, light pink glasses, and I thought I'd like a more bold pink. And then this pair is, I don't know if I love it or not. And it's how it itchy nose. I don't know if I love the shape or not. It's like a gray tortoise shell. And it's a little bit Agnes because it hits kind of low. I mean, it's not bad, but it also sits kind of far down my nose. I have a very short nose. And it kind of, but I mean, they're not bad. They're fine as glasses. I think I would have liked them better if they were a little smaller this way, vertically. I think I'm going to wear the blue today for a pop of color. Cute, right? Yes. So this is a little bit about me. It's lots of fun hanging out on the internet and talking to folks about makeup. There's like not anybody in my life that like is obsessed with makeup. And I mean like really loves to talk about like, ooh, this latest contour came out, you know, things like that. I forgot lips. Ha ha ha. Oh, we got that new lip from Wayne Goss. There's words and they're coming. So let's use our new Wayne Goss lip. This is the lip pencil and the lipstick that we got in our lucky bag. Let's go. I got to go downstairs and get something done. And I'm thinking about that instead of where my lip lines are. Also, where I itched my nose is coming up. Listen, stay down. Jeez. This is a much lighter pink than I would have bought for myself, but it's not bad. I do like a lip liner on myself. I don't wear it enough because I have freckles on my lip line and they cause my lip line to look uneven, just in general upon my face. Oh, that's pink. This is the shade Carnation. My favorite lip colors are nudes. I'm obsessed. So a pink is rare for me. I think it's fine. It's like, you know, there. I think it looks fine. It's totally fine. All right, there's my face for the day. I'm going to run downstairs and get to work because I need to. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Bye.